The kidneys are divided into several distinct regions, including the cortex, medulla, and renal pelvis. The kidney has a fibrous capsule of irregular, dense connective tissue. Here in the cortex, you are looking at medullary rays, or pars radiata, which are clusters of parallel tubules sectioned longitudinally that appear to be coming out from the medulla. The region of cortex between the rays, called the cortical labyrinth or pars convoluta, contains renal corpuscles and the convoluted portions of the tubules. Cortex has a granular appearance because of the renal corpuscles. The renal corpuscle consists of several parts. Glomerulus capillaris are located in the center of the renal corpuscle. Bowman's capsule consists of the visceral and parietal layers. The inner visceral layer completely covers the glomerular capillaries. It is composed of special epithelial cells called podocytes. They are large cells with bright nuclei and form the visceral layer of the Bowman's capsule, which are faced to the urinary space. The parietal layer of Bowman's capsule is a single layer of simple squamous epithelium. The parietal layer of Bowman's capsule transitions to cuboidal epithelium of the proximal convoluted tubule at the urinary pole. Proximal convoluted tubules are lined by large acidophilic columnar epithelium. Near the vascular pole will be the distal tubular part of the same nephron. Here, among the proximal tubules in the cortical labyrinth, you will also see distal convoluted tubules. Distal tubules are paler in appearance, usually have a smaller diameter and a low cuboidal epithelium, and have a more prominent lumen. The third type of tubule in the cortex is the collecting duct, which is seen in the medullary rays. The epithelium is simple cuboidal or low columnar. A straight portion of proximal and distal tubules and collecting tubules can be found in a medullary ray. In some sections, the juxtaglomerular apparatus is visible. The juxtaglomerular apparatus is an important group of structures located at the entry of the capillaries or vascular pole in the glomerulus. Macula densa is a thickened region of the distal convoluted tubule. It is characterized by apical nuclei and tightly packed columnar cells. Juxtaglomerular cells are special smooth muscle cells in the wall of the afferent artery. Lacy cells are extraglomerular mesangial cells. In the medulla, the loop of Henle is composed of a thick portion that continues to the straight proximal tubule, converting to a thin descending portion that turns back toward the cortex as a thin ascending portion that converts to a straight portion of distal tubule. The thick portions have a morphology of either proximal or distal tubule. The thin portion is lined by a simple squamous epithelium and cannot be distinguished from capillaries unless blood cells are present in the capillaries. The epithelium of the collecting ducts becomes higher as these ducts pass toward the papilla, where they are called papillary duct or ducts of Bellini. At the tip of pyramid, the minor calice is seen, entering to the major calice. They are lined by transitional epithelium.